So now it's time for the standing sequence. We're starting in the same way as the sun salutes, with the big toes touching at the front of the mat. The legs are engaged, drawing in those stomach muscles, and the shoulders are away from ears. Inhaling, we're bringing the arms up overhead. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, look straight ahead with a flat back. Plant the hands, step or jump to plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, we're lifting the right leg, bringing the foot between the hands, back foot to 90 degrees. We're at warrior two here with the arms out to the sides, pelvis facing the long side of the mat, looking through your right middle finger. We're then lowering down the left hand onto the left thigh, inhaling the right arm up overhead. This is reverse warrior. Breathing here. Inhaling, back to warrior two. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Inhaling, warrior two. And then on the exhale, lowering the hands down, stepping to plank. Lowering yourself down in chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the left leg, bringing the foot between the hands, back foot to 90 degrees. Warrior two, looking through the left middle finger. Legs strong. Lowering the right hand down, lifting the left overhead, reverse warrior. Breathing here. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Warrior two, and then on the exhalation, lowering the hands, stepping to plank, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Lifting up on the toes, looking between the hands, stepping or jumping for a halfway lift. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Take a breath or have a dance, do what you want to do. And then we're going to repeat. Inhaling up, lifting the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, taking a halfway lift. Planting the hands, stepping or jumping to plank, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the right leg, bringing the foot between the hands, back foot to 90 degrees. Warrior two. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Inhaling, warrior two. The hands come to the waist, turning the feet parallel with the long side of the mat, toes slightly pointed in. Folding forward here. Inhaling, we're looking straight ahead. Exhaling, we're folding forward. Don't worry if you can't fit your head on the mat or your hands even. You can either dangle there or keep the hands at the waist. Ideally, you want the hands in between the feet. Inhaling, looking straight ahead. Hands come to the waist, all the way up to standing. Now we're turning out the toes, bending the knees and bringing the arms to cactus position. And then from here, we're going to start moving our body weight from one leg to the other leg. Straightening alternate legs. So coming back to center now. And then from here, turning the feet to face the front, bringing the hands down, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the left leg, bringing the foot between the hands, back foot to 90 degrees. Warrior two. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, reverse. Inhaling, warrior two. Hands come to the waist, turning the feet to the long side of the mat and folding forward. Hands come either side, in between the feet, looking straight ahead. Exhaling, folding forward here. Inhaling, looking straight ahead. Hands come to the waist. Next inhale, come to standing. Toes pointing out, bending the knees, arms in cactus. Breathing here. Starting to move your body weight from one leg to the other. Keeping the arms strong. And then back to cactus. Turning the feet to face the front, hands either side of that foot, chaturanga, inhaling upward facing dog, exhaling downward facing dog. Take a breath. Then we're coming up on the toes, looking between the hands, stepping or jumping for your halfway lift, exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming up, Exhaling to heart center, hands to heart center, that is. Dance, move, take a breath. Ready, time for the last version of the sequence. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, taking a halfway lift. Planting the hands, stepping or jumping to plank, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the right leg. Bringing the foot between the hands, back foot to 90 degrees, arms into warrior two. Inhaling, exhaling reverse warrior, inhaling warrior two, moving between them both. Hands come to the waist, turning the feet to the long side of the mat, folding forward, hands in between the feet. Inhaling, looking straight ahead, exhaling, folding. Inhaling, looking straight ahead, exhaling here, hands to the waist, coming to standing, coming back into that cactus position, and then moving your body weight from one leg to the other. Coming back to cactus, and then from here we're turning both feet to face the front, and we're going to do some pulses, lowering that left leg down, or the left knee down. Breathing here. And then exhaling, hands come to the mat, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And this is going to be the last time. Inhaling the left leg up, bringing the foot between the hands, back foot to 90 degrees, warrior two, reverse warrior, back to warrior two, back to reverse warrior, warrior two. Hands come to the waist, turning the feet to the long side of the mat, folding forward, keeping the body nice and long. Inhaling, looking straight ahead. Exhaling, folding forward. Bring your body weight forward. Here comes Mabel. Say hi to Mabel. Looking straight ahead. Hands come to the waist. Inhaling up to standing. Cactus. Mabel's confused. Moving the body weight. One leg to the other. I think she's trying to herd me. And then turning the feet to face the front, going for some knee pulses. There's probably a proper name for that. Cactus lunge. I don't know. Bring the hands down, stepping to plank, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. And that's the end of the sequence. From here we're lowering the knees down, hands come either side, forehead on the ground, and take a rest in child's pose. Allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Letting your body relax for a second. And then from here we're lifting the head and the chest, bringing the legs out to one side and then straightening them in front of us. We want the back straight, hands either side of the hips. And then from here we're bringing the arms forward, taking the big toes, looking straight ahead on the inhale, exhaling, folding forward. If you can't reach your toes, you can allow a little bend in the knees, or you can just have your hands touching your legs. As you can see, I'm a little bit hunched over here. This isn't a great version of the posture. And then from here we're taking hold of the feet. Again, if you want to bend the knees, no problem. Looking towards the toes, this is called a drishti, or a gazing point. Inhaling, we're bringing the hands behind the back. Exhaling, we're lifting the hips, the legs are straight. We're trying to bring the soles of the feet down onto the mat, relaxing the head and the neck. Coming back down here. We're bending the right leg, bringing the foot onto the left thigh, and we're folding forward. Breathing here. Inhaling, looking straight ahead. We're taking the left knee onto the right foot, and we're going for a twist. So the left hand comes behind, looking behind us. Did I say left hand? I think it's the right hand behind, isn't it? Yeah. And then we're straightening the right leg, bringing the left foot onto the right thigh, and we're taking hold of that right foot and folding forward. Just letting the body relax. Wow, that was quick. looking straight ahead. And then we're taking the right knee to the left foot, the right hand to the left knee, and we're twisting to look behind us, trying to keep the back straight. With each exhalation, twisting. And then we're coming back to the front. Coming into butterfly pose now, or Baddha Konasana. So we've got the soles of the feet together, and we're just opening the soles of the feet up like a book, and then trying to keep the back as straight as possible as we bring the chest down towards the feet. This is for opening up the hips. It's a really nice posture. Then we're coming back up. Now we're curving the back and bringing the forehead down towards the big toes. Don't worry if you can't reach. Coming back up, and now we're coming into Navasana, boat position. Want the knees bent nice and close into the body, trying to keep the back straight, chest lifted, arms up to the sides. And then I'm just going to try and lie down, but there's not enough room to be on camera, so I'm straightening myself out. And we're lying down on the mat. We've got the knees bent. Yeah, give yourself a wipe down. And just move the legs from side to side. Coming back to center in a moment. And then from here, is that it? Yeah. Then from here we want the heels on the mat, palms of the hands on the mat, and we're just lifting the hips so we're in half bridge. We're then going to bind the hands behind the back to help increase that lift here. So really nice gentle back bend. We don't want the knees opening out to the sides too much, we want them parallel with one another. And then slowly coming back down. From here we're straightening out the legs. This is waterfall pose. So you have the option to stay here in waterfall pose, or you can support the lower back as you come up into shoulder stand, and you want to be holding onto your lower back here with the elbows in tight to the body. It's okay if you're not fully straight up, that's the ideal, but if your legs are kind of facing in towards the body a little bit more, it's not an issue.